There was a recent article about Greenville, South Carolina, where they ranked it as one of the top 5 markets to watch out for as far as seeing depreciation. I want to give you a response to that video and show you what's actually happening here as a local expert. Hi, I'm Evan Whaley, your favorite Greenville realtor. So let's start out. What is this article really all about? Where does this come from? Well, they look at a lot of different economic factors. When I looked into their overall algorithm, they don't have a whole lot of clarity, but one of the biggest things that I think that they're looking at is, first, they're looking at increase in inventory. When you look at Greenville's increase year over year, we've had a 59.5% increase in the overall homes that are for sale, which can seem alarming, can seem really scary. We have almost 4,000 homes for sale. When someone doesn't know how to put that in context and know exactly what that actually means, because when you're just looking at large numbers and you're looking at percentages like that, it can start to terrify you, and statistics can be used in a lot of different ways. And the next item we would look at would be the affordability index. You want to see that number at 100% or above. Greenville is currently at 96. When we look at that compared to nationally, Greenville is still much more affordable, both in the general sense of what housing costs, what all of your day-to-day activities cost, and from the standpoint of the housing affordability index. Unfortunately, what's happened is because the cost of things have gone up and wages just have not met them nationally, there's affordability concerns around the country. And interest rates have been higher recently than they have in the last few years, which has just made that affordability index look worse. So this massive increase in inventory, 59.5%, could seem alarming, like, oh my gosh, so many people are selling homes. 42% of those are all new construction properties. We've had a lot of new builds that have come into our area. Now, what's happened in the new build world is they've had to be really competitive with each other. They're offering incredible incentives right now, interest rate buydowns, because they're trying to move their product and they're building a lot of similar homes. And they all happen to get released at a similar time. When we look at our resale inventory, it's still well below where we were pre-2020. So we still have an inventory issue. And when we look at our inventory numbers compared to historical inventory here in Greenville, we're just getting close to being where we used to be. We were just in such a low inventory environment for so long that this increase seems massive. Whereas when we look at the inventory compared to May of 23, we had hardly any inventory out there for people searching for homes. So this big increase is actually just getting us close to normal. So it's not something to be alarmed about. It is something to know, it's a statistic, but it is not something to be scared about, because you have to put that in historical context to really evaluate that. I've already talked a lot about the housing affordability issue. Of course, that's a national issue at this point. And, it would be great if home prices went down, which we don't foresee that happening. When we look here in Greenville, home prices are still going up. When we look at the year-to-year numbers and the monthly numbers, they're actually still going up above historical appreciation rates. So overall, an investment in Greenville, South Carolina is still very strong, and we're still seeing really strong price appreciation. When we look at our market right now, we're up 6.6% in sales this year compared to last year. So we know that more people are purchasing homes here in Greenville, and we're looking at some of our all-time historic best numbers of total homes that have sold. So Greenville is on a great pace with seeing more people move, more people purchase homes, which ultimately leads me to believe that the stability of the market here in Greenville is very strong. Beyond that, Greenville right now is having almost 2.5 people move here every single day. Greenville has won a lot of awards recently and has been ranked as one of the best towns in the entire world. It's been ranked as one of the best places to raise a family, on and on and on, even to being ranked as the number 4 city in the entire country. So I think that influx of people continuing to move here is going to continue to facilitate transactions, and is going to continue to drive the real estate market, where we're going to be in a lower inventory environment, which drives prices up. So overall, this person's take of seeing it every day, working with tons of clients in my career, I believe that the Greenville real estate market is in a very healthy place. You can look at some of these outlier factors, and you can look at some of this data, and there could be some alarming things. And of course, no one has a crystal ball. We never know what will happen in the future. But overall, Greenville is positioned really well, because homes are still much more affordable than they are nationally here in Greenville. When we look at our affordability index, it's still overall, while it may not be as good as it once was, it is still a very affordable place to live. And then we just look at all the things that are making Greenville so attractive and helping so many people relocate here. I feel like our real estate market is on very stable ground. But I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. What do you think is going to happen to the Greenville real estate market?